ਆਜ਼ਾਦੀ ਸਭ ਦੀ ਬਰਬਾਦੀ ਜਾਂ ਆਬਾਦੀ, ਇਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਧਿਆਨ। ਤੇ ਇਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਗੱਲ। ਦੇਖੋ ਇਹ ਪੰਛੀ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਖੁਸ਼ ਨੇ, ਇਹ ਇਸ ਧਰਤੀ 'ਤੇ ਰਹਿ ਕੇ ਖੁਸ਼ ਨੇ, ਔਰ ਸਾਡੇ ਜੀਵ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ ਇਸ ਧਰਤੀ 'ਤੇ ਰਹਿ ਕੇ ਖੁਸ਼ ਨਹੀਂ। ਅੱਜ ਸਾਡੇ ਭਗਵੰਤ ਮਾਨ ਜੀ ਵਿਦੇਸ਼ਾਂ ਦੀ ਯਾਤਰਾ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਜਾਂ ਦੇਸ਼ਾਂ ਦੀ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਯਾਤਰਾ। ਇਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦੀ ਅਜੇ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਨੂੰ ਸਮਝ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਲੱਗੀ। ਉਹ ਮੁੱਖ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਨੇ, ਤੋਰਿਆਂ ਫੇਰਿਆਂ ਵਾਲੇ ਮੁੱਖ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਨੇ, ਟਰੈਵਲਿੰਗ ਦੇ ਮੁੱਖ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਨੇ ਜਾਂ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਮੁੱਖ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਨੇ। ਉਹ ਗੁਜਰਾਤ ਦੌਰੇ 'ਤੇ ਹਿਮਾਚਲ ਦੇ ਦੌਰੇ 'ਤੇ ਨੇ। ਕਿ ਉਹ ਇਸ ਹਿਸਾਬ ਨਾਲ ਆਮ ਆਦਮੀ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਦੇ ਫੰਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਇਹ ਦੌਰੇ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਜਾਂ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਦੇ ਖਜ਼ਾਨੇ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਇਹ ਦੌਰੇ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ? ਇਹ ਇੱਕ ਖੜੇ ਕਰਦੀ ਹੈ ਸਵਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਲੀ ਇਹ ਗੱਲ, ਇਹ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਸ ਚੀਜ਼ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਮੁੱਖ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਨੂੰ ਪੁੱਛ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ਕਿ ਮੁੱਖ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਜੀ, ਮੁੱਖ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਦਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਆਫਿਸ ਉਹ ਵੇਕੈਂਟ ਹੈ। ਜੇ ਕੇਜਰੀਵਾਲ ਦੌਰੇ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਡਿਪਟੀ ਸੀਐਮ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਮਨੀਸ਼ ਸਿਸੋਦੀਆ ਨੂੰ, ਤੇ ਜੇ ਮਨੀਸ਼ ਸਿਸੋਦੀਆ ਨੂੰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਬਣਾਇਆ ਹੋਇਆ ਡਿਪਟੀ ਸੀਐਮ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਦੌਰੇ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਉਹ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਦੇ ਖਰਚੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਜਾਂ ਆਮ ਆਦਮੀ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਦੇ ਖਰਚੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ? ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਸੋਚਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਹੈ, ਸਮਝਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਹੈ। ਇਹ ਸਵਾਲ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇੱਕ ਬੜਾ ਵੱਡਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਭਾਰਤ ਦੇ ਲੋਕ ਟੈਕਸ ਪੇਅਰ ਕਦੋਂ ਤੱਕ ਲੁੱਟਦੇ ਰਵਾਂਗੇ, ਕਦੋਂ ਤੱਕ ਸੁੱਟਦੇ ਰਵਾਂਗੇ। ਇਸ ਗੱਲ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖਣਾ, ਇਸ ਗੱਲ ਨੂੰ ਸੋਚਣਾ, ਇਸ ਗੱਲ ਨੂੰ ਸਮਝਣਾ। ਅਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਦਰ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਨਵੀਂ ਮੁਸੀਬਤ ਟੈਕਸਾਂ ਦੀ ਹੋਰ ਪੈਣ ਵਾਲੀ ਹੈ, ਉਹ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ। ਅਤੇ ਅੱਜ ਦੇਖੋ ਗੁਜਰਾਤ ਅਤੇ ਹਿਮਾਚਲ ਦੀ ਇਲੈਕਸ਼ਨ ਹੈ। ਪ੍ਰਧਾਨ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਜੀ ਬਾਲੀ ਦੇ ਦੌਰੇ 'ਤੇ ਨੇ, ਉਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਟੂਰ ਪੂਰੇ ਕਰਕੇ ਚਲੇ ਗਏ ਨੇ। ਉੱਥੇ ਉਹ ਮੰਤਰ ਮਾਰਨ ਗਏ ਨੇ, ਦੁਨੀਆ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਮੰਤਰ ਮਾਰਨ ਗਏ ਨੇ, ਆਪਣੇ ਦੇਸ਼ ਨੂੰ ਮੰਤਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਾਹੀਦੇ। ਲੇਕਿਨ ਭਗਵੰਤ ਮਾਨ ਜੀ ਕੇਜਰੀਵਾਲ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮਿਲ ਕੇ ਗੁਜਰਾਤ ਅਤੇ ਹਿਮਾਚਲ ਦਾ ਦੌਰਾ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ। ਕਿ ਇਹ ਆਮ ਆਦਮੀ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਦੇ ਫੰਡ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਵਰਤੋਂ ਜਾਂ ਦੁਰਵਰਤੋਂ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ, ਪਹਿਲੀ ਗੱਲ, ਜਾਂ ਦਿੱਲੀ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਦੇ ਖਜ਼ਾਨੇ ਦੀ ਜਾਂ ਪੰਜਾਬ ਸਰਕਾਰ ਦੇ ਖਜ਼ਾਨੇ ਦੀ ਵਰਤੋਂ ਜਾਂ ਦੁਰਵਰਤੋਂ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ? ਇਹ ਇੱਕ ਸਵਾਲ ਹੈ, ਇਹਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ ਗੱਲ। ਪੈਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ, ਗੁੱਡ ਈਵਨਿੰਗ।
ਨਮਸਤੇ। ਦੇਖੋ ਸਰ, ਜਾਰਜ ਵਾਸ਼ਿੰਗਟਨ, the first president of America, once said that democracy is by the people, for the people, of the people. But in a country like India, having been here for the last more than 70 years, I personally feel that here democracy is by the fools, for the fools, and of the fools. People are innocent and they are swayed away by the emotions and political demagoguery, and our illiterate or quasi-literate or semi-literate politicians are expert in the art of befooling the public, be it any party. But Aam Aadmi Party has surpassed all the other political parties by offering freebies to the innocent people. But his motive, the so-called supremo of Aam Aadmi Party, his sole motive is illegal gratification of money and psychophancy of the power that be. Only 2 days back, there was a news in the newspaper regarding 140 crore liquor scam in Delhi. And there is a news report which I was shocked to read that in 1 year, his Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia, he has changed 100 mobile phones and Kejriwal has changed 20 mobile phones. Now it just shows that there is some hanky-panky. कहीं ना कहीं तो गड़बड़ है, क्योंकि आग वहीं लगती है जहाँ धुआं है। तो धुआं तो इकट्ठा कर लिया है, अब आग बाकी है। अब ये लोग जो हैं दे प्ले विद द इमोशंस ऑफ द पीपल। हिमाचल के इलेक्शंस हो गए हैं, गुजरात के इलेक्शंस अभी हैं, और सर्वे ये कहता है कि हिमाचल में आम आदमी पार्टी का खाता भी नहीं खुलना, और गुजरात में भी he will have to lick the dust, rather he will have to lick his own shoes. I don't say that the other political parties are honest or they are upright, but people have understood the game of this man who seems to be an overreacher and over-ambitious, like Dr. Foster's, the famous play by Christopher Marlowe, who wanted to overpower the cosmos, and he wanted to be as powerful in this world as God is in this heaven. Now, as far as the Prime Minister is concerned, well, he is doing his official duty. Whether he goes to Bali or any other country, he is doing something for the country, not for his family. But people, I know, only yesterday, Prime Minister made a statement कि रोज मैं 2.5 किलो गालियाँ खाकर सोता हूँ. Well, this is freedom of expression. Freedom of speech is there, which is guaranteed to us in the Constitution. But you see, people should also realize that whosoever the person occupying a chair, we must respect the chair, and the person who is holding that office, he must maintain the dignity of that office. So let us see. I do hope that some good change will come in the near future, but it is a Herculean task. People have to be aware of their rights, but when they are aware of their rights, they should be aware of their duties and responsibilities also. I am reminded of a famous quotation by a famous American author, William Penn. He once said that men will either be governed by gods or they will be ruled by tyrants. And Pandit Nehru once said that means justify the ends. And if the means are good, the end will be good. But if the means are good, bad and ugly, the end will be more ugly and it will be worst. So this is what I feel. Let us see that people get enlightened. And the question is, the first thing is that people should be educated also. And education doesn't mean literacy. Education means what is right, what is wrong, what is good, what is bad.
Curtains are falling from ugliness, and curtains are falling through social media, and ugliness is being demonstrated and highlighted by the Godi media. What is the earmarking distinction between the two demarcations? Please explain.
Well, you see, as far as the social media is concerned, or as well as the press is concerned, I would like to reserve my comments because I find them to be equally bad as compared to our legislative or executive or judiciary. The job of a press reporter is to state facts and not to mix facts with fiction. But here, instead of presenting a true story, our reporters try to sensationalize the story and they indulge in a kind of melodramatic activities. Now, when people read the newspaper or when they watch the TV, so the things which they read and which they watch, it definitely colors their mind. And sometimes people get biased, people get prejudiced also. But press has a great responsibility to bring the facts to the notice of the people. If right is right, they should say it is right. If wrong is wrong, they must say it is wrong. Instead of admiring or praising or eulogizing one political party or one political leader and comparing it with another. Because to my mind, as a common citizen, all politicians are chips of the same block. There is no difference. There can be a difference of shade, but white is white and black is black. But somewhere there is a shade of grey also.
One thing, last question. It is not last, but I will say last but not least. One thing is very clear. One nation, multiple laws. What do you say about this?
Well, you see, in India, we have a plural society. And that is why we talk about unity in diversity. We are a multi-religious country, we are a multi-language country, we are a multi-nationality country. So it is very difficult to have harmony in this country. And politicians know, because earlier the Britishers, they ruled this country for more than 250 years, and they ruled only with one slogan, divide and rule. And this is what the present day political leaders are also doing. Divide the people and rule. They are not concerned about the welfare of the people. They make policies, but the policies are there only in papers, and they give wonderful advertisements. Now, I keep on moving in Chandigarh and Mohali from one place to another, and I've seen big hoardings of the Chief Minister of Punjab saying, "Sada kam bolda hai." Oh, tera kam kitho bolda hai? Teri to bottle bol di hai. Tera kam kitho bol raha hai? Mainu samajh nahi aandi. 1 crore रुपया ਅਸੀਂ ਇਸ ਆਰਗੇਨਾਈਜੇਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਦਿੱਤਾ, 1000 ਸਕੂਲ ਦੇ ਟੀਚਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਪੱਕੇ ਕਰ ਦਿੱਤੇ. Now the question is कि कोई कच्चा या पक्का नहीं है. Whether you have appointed the teachers on merit or not, because one bad teacher can kill the entire generation also. So this kind of nepotism, favoritism, regionalism, that should go away from this country.
The rights of Punjabis are being snatched and usurped. What do you say about this?
Well, Padi Sahab, I personally feel that in a country like India, no one says that I'm an Indian. Either you are a Punjabi, or you are a Gujarati, or you are a Marathi, or you are a Maharashtrian, or you are from Goa or Karnataka or Kerala. But these things I have not seen in foreign countries. A Japanese will always say I am a Japanese. A Chinese will always say I am a Chinese. An American will always say I am an American. A British will always say that I am a British. But here I am shocked and surprised. Nobody will say that I am an Indian. So we should have one solid national feeling, and we should have a feeling of patriotism also. Nationalism is one thing, and patriotism is one thing. We have no love for this country. Nobody bothers, and the real heroes of this country are the army people who are guarding our borders. But you can see the miserable condition of army personnel also.
Meaning thereby the colonial system will stay and it will never be abolished. And this is again another jumla. Is it correct?
Of course. Now, I personally feel that even the judiciary has failed to perform its legal duty. You see, I mean, they have not been able to streamline the administration which is being run by the legislative or the executive, you see. So, this is a very bad scenario. Very bad scenario. Only I came to know that some PIL was filed about this Baba of Sarsa, that why he has been given parole when he is a convict, and he has been convicted in 2 cases. But he has a clout, he has a nexus, and that is why the political leaders, they use his power, whether it is money power or muscle power. Now, there was a news that Asaram said कि हमें भी बेल दिला दो, 2-4 सीट तो हम भी दिला देंगे. So this kind of things, they are not healthy for our democracy.
If this is a nationalism, you can understand well, and hopefully the idea of this video, national integrity and unity of India, is behind this video. Let us hope for the best for the united
Oh, it
India.
is in danger. It is in danger. Nationalism and nationality is in danger. You see, and people must realize, otherwise the day is not very far off, then we can again become slaves.
And if I say the vast country like Hindustan, named as pre-independence era, it was divided into 15 countries. Will there be any division of the country again?
Of course, you see. Now, you see, states have been divided on the basis of language or on the basis of religion also. What is this nonsense? Earlier there was a joint PEPSU, Punjab, Haryana and Himachal, and now you can see that they have made 3 states. The burden on the public.
With 2 UTs,
Yes.
Delhi and Chandigarh.
And the burden is on the public, because they are using the public money at the cost of public exchequer. Our politicians, our leaders, they enjoy all kind of facilities, all kind of perks and privileges, and there are no checks and balances from where they are getting the money and how they are wasting the public money.
Without power cuts, they are enjoying electricity unlimited.
Of course.
And free of cost. But we, the people of India, the taxpayers, are not looking into this aspect. It is a mischief of our politicians. Please understand and circulate this video at the large scale and share it. My channel be requested to be subscribed, and this is in the national interest. ना कहूँ से दोस्ती ना कहूँ से बैर, मैं मंगा सब दी खैर.
पर ये अब तो ये देखो कि आई एम सरप्राइज दैट पंजाब पुलिस is guarding the Chief Minister of Delhi. Now, what is this nonsense? You see, an employee of Punjab Police is an employee of Punjab Police. He has no right to work in Delhi. But several commandos have been given to this Chief Minister of Delhi. Now, what is the purpose? And what is this nonsense? I fail to understand. A man who claims himself to be a leader of the masses, I fail to understand what kind of masses he has. Now, what is the need of this much of security for him? If his life is in danger, then he should quit politics.
Meaning thereby, the politicians are having one Z security. He is having two Z security.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. He is the biggest scoundrel of Indian politics which I have ever seen in my life. एक नंबर का बेईमान, एक नंबर का झूठा और एक नंबर का पलटूमार, taking U-turn at every stage. But the day is not very far off because his days are numbered and people have understood his game also.
Thank you, sir.
Right,
Thank
sir?
you so much.
Thank you very much.
And
Thank
this is in the national interest, and nothing is against us or nothing is against anybody. We, the people of India, would be united. Let us wait for the day when it will come. Thank you so much.
Right, sir. God bless everybody. कितने मिनटी होगी नीलम जी? You are misusing me.
I am using you for the national interest.
ਹੁਣ ਤਾਂ ਇੱਕ ਕੱਪ ਕੌਫੀ ਬੰਦੀ ਹੈ. कितने मिनट होगी नीलम जी? हैं? देखिए मैं क्या 21 मिनट ਦੀ 21 ਮਿੰਟ ਦੀ ਬੜੀ ਦਾ ਦੱਸਣਾ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਮਿੰਟ ਦੀ ਹੋਗੀ? ਮੈਂ ਦੀ ਕੈਮਰਾ ਦੀ ਫੋਟੋ ਯੂਜ਼